The Little Boy Who Could, A Tale of Resilience. Once upon a time, in a small, quaint village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, lived a young boy named Thomas. Thomas was not like other children. While his friends ran and played without a care, Thomas faced the world on crutches. He had been born with a condition that made walking difficult, but his spirit was as strong as any. From an early age, Thomas dreamed of climbing the highest hill in the village. The hill was a place where children went to feel the wind in their hair and see the world from above. Every day, he would sit by his window and watch the other kids race to the top, their laughter echoing down to his home. He longed to be a part of that joy, to feel the thrill of the climb and the victory of reaching the summit. Thomas's parents loved him dearly and worried about his desire to climb the hill. They knew the journey would be challenging, and they feared for his safety. But Thomas was determined. He began to practice every day, using his crutches to move a little farther and a little faster. His arms grew strong, and his resolve grew stronger. One sunny morning, Thomas decided it was time. He set out early, crutches in hand, and began his ascent. The path was steep and uneven, but Thomas's determination was unwavering. With each step, he remembered the stories of heroes and adventurers his mother told him at bedtime. He envisioned himself as one of them, brave and unstoppable. As Thomas climbed, the villagers noticed his effort. They paused in their daily routines to watch the little boy who refused to give up. Some offered words of encouragement, while others ran to fetch his parents. But Thomas pressed on, his eyes fixed on the peak. Hours passed, and Thomas grew tired. His arms ached, and his legs trembled, but he kept moving. Near the top, a group of children who had been playing there saw him struggling. They ran down to meet him, offering to carry him the rest of the way. Thomas smiled, grateful for their kindness, but he shook his head. "I need to do this myself," he said. With renewed determination, Thomas took the final steps. As he reached the summit, a cheer erupted from the villagers below. Thomas stood at the top of the hill, panting and exhausted, but his heart swelled with pride. He had done it. He had climbed the hill. From that day on, Thomas was known as the boy who could. His story of resilience and determination spread throughout the village and beyond, inspiring others to chase their dreams, no matter the obstacles. And whenever someone doubted themselves, they would think of Thomas and remember that with enough courage and perseverance, anything is possible. A tale of resilience, a Vobi, different more. A tale of resilience. In a bustling city lived a young girl named Mia. Unlike the other children in her neighborhood, Mia faced challenges that required incredible strength and determination. She had been born with a condition that made walking difficult, and she relied on her wheelchair to move around. Despite this, Mia's spirit was unbreakable. Mia loved sports, especially basketball. She would watch games on TV, dreaming of the day she could play on a real court. Her parents, always supportive, encouraged her dreams but knew the obstacles she faced. Still, Mia was undeterred. She practiced every day, shooting hoops from her wheelchair in the backyard. One day, the city announced a junior basketball league for children. Mia's eyes lit up with excitement, but she hesitated, fearing she wouldn't be accepted. Her parents saw the passion in her eyes and encouraged her to join. "You never know until you try," her mother said with a reassuring smile. Mia signed up for the league. On the first day of practice, she rolled onto the court, feeling a mix of excitement and anxiety. The other kids stared, unsure of how to react. But Mia's coach, a kind and understanding man named Coach Ramirez, welcomed her with open arms. He saw her determination and knew she had the heart of a champion. Coach Ramirez worked with Mia, adapting drills and strategies to fit her needs. He encouraged the other kids to see Mia as a teammate, not someone different. Slowly but surely, Mia's confidence grew. She practiced tirelessly, honing her skills and learning to maneuver her wheelchair with precision and speed. The season progressed, and Mia's team began to see her as an essential player. Her shooting accuracy was unmatched, and her positive attitude inspired everyone around her. The final game of the season arrived, and Mia's team was up against the toughest opponents in the league. The game was intense, with both teams playing their hearts out. In the last few seconds, the score was tied. Mia's team had possession of the ball. The crowd held its breath as the ball was passed to Mia. She wheeled herself into position, aimed, and took the shot. The ball soared through the air, spinning towards the hoop. Time seemed to slow as everyone watched in anticipation. Finally, the ball swished through the net, scoring the winning points. The crowd erupted in cheers, and Mia's teammates lifted her up in celebration. She had done it. Mia's resilience and determination had led her team to victory. From that day on, Mia was known not just as the girl in the wheelchair but as a true athlete and an inspiration to all who knew her. Mia's story spread throughout the city, encouraging others to pursue their dreams regardless of the challenges they faced. She showed everyone that resilience and determination could overcome any obstacle. Mia continued to play basketball and became a role model, proving that with heart and hard work, anything is possible.